Aloha, I'm Jeff Harding, and I'm here to talk about an audio product from Saul called In Harmony with Your Unconscious Mind. Now there's three things with this kind of recording that I really look for, and the first one is the trance effect. Number two is how I feel while I listen to the recording, and number three, how do I feel after the recording. Now what I mean by a trance effect is, does the recording allow me to go in and out of a conscious to an unconscious state? And I test that when I'm in a high energy state. In other words, a time when I have plenty of rest, and it's during the day when it's, usually a high energy time, not a low energy time. And if the recording allows me to go into that unconscious state in and out while I'm in a normally high energy state, then I know that it's doing the job. And I think that's really important because we need to communicate with the unconscious mind, and that's how we're going to be able to do that, so that I know that the messages going through are going to go to that part of my mind, that part of my being. The second thing is the feelings that I have. Now this is individual, but there's certain feelings I have physically that I know when I'm connected to my higher self and when I'm in harmony with all parts of my being. And the third thing is, do I have some of those similar or same feelings afterwards? Now it doesn't have to go on for a long time after the recording's over, but for a little while, do I have those same kind of feelings? With Saul's recording, In Harmony with Your Unconscious Mind, I have all three of those, which puts it in an excellent category, and I'm really picky. And since it hit on all three of those, it's definitely in the rotation. And what I mean by that is there's 2 or 3 different recordings I listen to for different aspects, and I rotate them each day. And I definitely, for the last few weeks, have been experimenting and using Saul's, and I will continue to do that for quite some time. And I think it's really important that we do this unconscious or subconscious work, because if you're either new or a veteran of Ho'oponopono, it's really important that we do this not just on a day-to-day basis, but moment by moment. And we know that can't just be a conscious activity. It has to be coming from the unconscious or subconscious mind, the lower self. And so this kind of recording is excellent for that, to install or utilize some of the practices and concepts of Ho'oponopono for you, subconsciously or unconsciously. So whether you decide to try Saul's recording on this or not, and it is individual, so I think you really have to try it for yourself, but whether you do or not, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And to Saul, thank you for this recording. I love you. Aloha.